Hi guys, welcome back to the news. General Abdurrahman Tishani of the Niger Republic has declared that the decision of the three Sahel countries to leave the 15th member nations of the West African Bloc, Ecowas, the Economic Community of West African States, is sovereign. And let's not forget, they've maintained that they would never ever release President Mohamed Bazoum, and neither will they return to Ecowas. This is coming from the Niger Republic Coup leader. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Now, General Abdurrahmani, who tripled a democratically elected government in a military coup in July 2023, have said that none of the three countries who would rejoin the regional bloc ECOWAS. It was reported how Mali, Burkina Faso, and the Republic of Niger had on January 28, 2024, announced their immediate withdrawal from the ECOWAS. They made the decision in a joint communique signed by the representatives of the three countries and subsequently followed by separate official nominations on January 29th to the ECOWAS on their decision. And according to them, they are no longer interested in the relationship with ECOWAS, because even as they were the members of the ECOWAS, food and medicine supply was cut off, power was also cut off, their own funds were freezed. So they consulted other countries, that's their neighboring countries, to exit the regional bloc for the betterment of the life of their citizens. Now, they are no longer answerable to ECOWAS. That is why they withdrew their membership from the ECOWAS, and they would never ever return to ECOWAS. So my country people, the ECOWAS had said that the decision of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger Republic to withdraw their membership of the West African Bloc has no real reason, or doesn't show reflection of its implication on their citizens. The president of ECOWAS had made it known that they are not comfortable with the fact that the three member states withdrew from ECOWAS, and said that the unfounding events in the region are posing threats to peace and political stability in the West African communities, and noted that there is no challenge that the ECOWAS cannot overcome. But when, during an interview, General Abdurrahmani vowed that the three member countries will never rejoin the ECOWAS. So there is no hope of going back to the ECOWAS. Talking about the President Bazoum, they will never release Bazoum. According to the general, releasing Bazoum or setting Bazoum free is akin to stabbing themselves in the stomach, which would do more harm to the people of Niger, that's to the Nigerians. So they would not risk such a thing by releasing Mohamed Bazoum. It is never going to happen, and they would never be a puppet to ECOWAS, because ECOWAS is no longer showing them kindness. ECOWAS cut off their power supply, cut off their trade routes to other countries, so many things, froze their money, some of their assets. Now it seems that ECOWAS was controlling them, so they had to leave the regional bloc before more harm comes to their citizens. So my country people, what are your thoughts on this? We all know that the ideas of ECOWAS under its founding fathers have for a long time depreciated. Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, they took a hasty decision, but they considered how it would benefit their citizens before they left the ECOWAS. So they had thought this through. But meanwhile, ECOWAS on the other hand is saying that them leaving the regional bloc poses threats to the peace and the political stability in the West African community. But as such, they should try and come back to the Ecowas. So my country people, well, General Abdulrahmani has spoken. It's obvious that Niger won't be going back to a democratically elected government. Niger won't be going back to democracy. I don't see them practicing democracy for a long time. As long as General Abdulrahmani and his military generals are in Niger, well, it's obvious that they have moved on from democracy. They are done with democracy and they are forging ahead on a new path that seems to be greater than the democratic government they were running under. So my country people, Nigerians have reacted. Well, we Nigerians is in support of you people. Hold him well, oh. In my opinion, ECOWAS is over pampering these juntas. This is good news. A lot. Let him rot in jail. Hold that corruption man tight. And also, don't be weakened by like Nigerian soldiers who are strong and mighty when they see innocent citizens. Look at where this country is, and the soldiers are very comfortable with it. I must say this is a good decision. We need something like this in Nigeria. Let the military take over power. Democracy governments are very corrupt. This man wants his people to be free. Now see the hardship. I think Africa are not ready for democracy. Many people are facing extreme poverty and hunger. Nice one, the Nigerian army are part of our problems in this country. This is the best decision. They should hold that criminal well. Any attempt to release him will make him join forces with his Nigerian counterparts and run over your country the way they are doing in Nigeria. Okay guys, these are reactions from Nigerians. And you know the most surprising thing? Majority of Nigerians are in support of what's happening in Niger and the decisions they have taken and how they recently left the regional bloc, that's the ECOWAS. Most people are in full support of this movement and this decision. To an extent, some people are wishing the Nigerian army to imitate what the Nigerian army did to take over, their corrupt leaders. So my country people, this is quite interesting. I really hope that this would not turn back against them, because one thing I know is everything that have an advantage also has a disadvantage. So my country people, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.